Hello, friends. My name is Mary Beth Renault, and I am thrilled to be kicking off my fifth school year here at Transfiguration as the confirmation coordinator and the director of youth ministry for 6th through 12th grade. This year is a crazy year. It's a new year, it's an exciting year, and as we approach our kickoff for the fall here in just a few days, I thought I would give you a little update as to what you can expect and what you can look forward to in the months to come. This year, our theme is Rebuilt. I think it is a perfect theme for the year ahead because as a society and as a community of faith, I think all of us are in need of being rebuilt, being restored. So we're going to focus on what that looks like in a young community. What does it look like to be rebuilt from the inside out? How do we restore our relationships within our community, within our friendships, our family, and our church? And what role do young people play in this time of rebuilding? If you have registered your child for our program, then it means you probably agree with me that they play a very key and pivotal role in this time of rebuilding as a church. So this year we're changing up a lot of things, and I'm excited. We have a brand new core team with amazing volunteers, people that want to love your teens, that want to journey with them weekly and help them grow, that are committed to serving them as the young church. We're also including some new elements to what our ministry looks like. So last year, we combined our Edge and Life Teen programs, so our middle school and high school program, into one program that meets on Sundays immediately following our 10:30 Mass. It is an unconventional model for youth ministry and one that I was skeptical of, but it worked really beautifully for our young church. They loved it. And what was the most amazing and fruitful thing was watching our older teens really minister and disciple the younger teens. There were some really healthy, beautiful friendships that were formed, and I watched the younger kids growing under the care of some of the older students. And I'm excited for that. So this year, as we were looking at what we wanted to do next, I talked with our older students, and including our graduates, and they all agreed that staying in this model of 6th through 12th grade being one family was what works best for us. So we're going to do that again this year. Our focus this year is twofold. We are wanting to build community and focusing on our identity as men and women, but also focusing on helping our students build a Eucharistic relationship with Jesus Christ, recognizing that the Mass is the most incredible gift we have, and that in the Mass we receive Jesus Christ, body, blood, soul, and divinity, and that means something. That is transformative, restorative, and in the Eucharist, in receiving the Eucharist, we are rebuilt, we are restored. So what that is going to look like is built into our weekly Sunday programs. Once a month, we're going to take time to have prayer and Eucharistic adoration and allowing the kids to encounter Jesus in that beautiful, unique way and helping them develop a prayer life, helping them develop their spirituality through different forms of prayer and different ways to encounter the Eucharist and encounter the Mass. So we're going to focus on the Mass. We're going to focus on the Eucharist and what that means, while also continuing to build our scriptural identity. So helping the kids understand and navigate Scripture, which has always been our focus. In terms of identity and community, our kids are going to meet regularly in small groups where they will have an assigned small group leader. They will be meeting in age groups that are appropriate for them. So our middle schoolers and our high schoolers are not going to be mixed because we recognize that developmentally and maturity-wise, they need to have their own time. So when we have our lessons, we'll be all together, but then we'll break up and have discussions that are age appropriate and that are helping them face, understand, and question the things that are going on in their world. Because 6th grade and 8th grade and 9th grade and 12th grade are very different times in a young person's life, and we recognize that. Also, once a month, with the help of our wonderful Knights of Columbus and our Columbiettes, we're going to break up during a Sunday meeting and have specific time for the guys and specific time for the girls, where we will be focusing on what does it mean to be a young man, what does it mean to be a young woman, and doing activities and having discussions that are uniquely based on growing in virtue as young men and young women. Because I believe that my role as the youth minister is to help you, the parent, develop lifelong disciples that are strong men and women of faith when they graduate from our program. I'm excited. This is going to be a great year. And I thank you for believing in me, believing in my team, and wanting to be a part of this mission. Because youth ministry is not just a theology class, it's not a social club. It is an opportunity for young people to have a transformative relationship with Jesus Christ in a community setting that binds them and bonds them to the church and invites them to be disciples that will carry on into adulthood. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for our teens. I'm so excited, and I look forward to seeing you soon. God bless you, and goodbye.